Good morning, it's Craig here from Roman Bath Private Hire. I'm currently, I'd like to say bright and early, but it's not quite bright, but it's definitely early. So it's the early morning. I've just stopped off at Castle Combe on the way back from another Heathrow transfer. Funny enough, I seem to be up and down to Heathrow quite a bit recently. Things are definitely coming back after COVID. So yeah, I thought I'd stop off in Castle Combe on the way back through and just do a quick short video and give you a little taster of the village and how beautiful it is. So I'm parked at the bottom of the village at the moment. I'm going to pan around and let you check it out. You see the beautiful little cottages with the stone tile roofs. The lovely little stream, which looks a little bit high today actually. It's been a bit of rain of late, so I guess that's why. And I'm hoping you can hear the wonderful birds chirping in the background. It's quite a serene little area, this, and I've got to be honest, it's probably my favourite village in the Cotswolds. We're about 35 to 40 minute drive away from the centre of Bath, so very reachable from Bath. We do kind of a set fare journey, if you like, for £40 from Bath to Castle Combe, but in all honesty, the best way to do it is with a full Cotswold day tour, which is how we ultimately do it. I'm going to turn the camera around just so you can see what I see. It really is a beautiful little village. Looking at the lovely cottages, some of which are around 500 years old, and this is the entrance to the manor house, which is it's now a private hotel and golf course. So yeah, as we come through the village, a lovely little stream. So of course this area here, you can see now, was actually used as the filming location for the original Dr. Dolittle film in the 1960s. So anyone who's a fan of a movie, if you were around then, I wasn't even born, but I have seen the movie. So I'm going to walk up through the village just so you can kind of see what to expect. Now, when I do a day tour, I tend to kick off from Bath around 9 AM, and we tend to get here around 9:30, which is a really good time to come here, to be honest. You almost get the village to yourself, just like I have now. Obviously a little bit earlier than usual. I'm just coming up to about, I think it's about 7:30 in the morning at the moment, so very, very early. And the first thing you can see right up ahead is the market cross, which is one of the oldest structures in the village actually, and it gained quite a bit of significance because it was a symbol of the village being able to perform weekly and daily markets. So a lot of the farmers and neighbouring villages would come into Castle Combe and they would sell milk, cheese, bread, butter, that sort of stuff. And you can imagine all the market traders underneath the market cross there up ahead. But the original purpose for a lot of these cottages were actually for the weavers, because I don't know if you know, but the wool trade was massive in the Cotswolds. In fact, the word Cotswolds actually roughly translates to sheep on the rolling hills. So yeah, massive indication of how important the sheep industry and the wool industry was to this area. Don't know what coach is doing down here. It shouldn't actually be down in this village. They're meant to stay out at the top, but yeah, for some reason he's decided to come here and completely ruin my video, but there you go. So I don't know if you can see just up over the top, there's St Andrew's Church, which is a lovely little village church. They have one of the oldest clocks, well, one of the oldest working clocks in the country actually. It's about 500 years old, that you can go in there and see. You've got the tomb of Walter de Dunsterville, who was the Baron of this area. There's also a display in there for the War Horse movie. I don't know if you know the Steven Spielberg War Horse movie, but that was actually filmed in this area where I'm filming now, and it was quite a transformation actually. And you can see the display in the church and the photos. of what they did in the village during the filmmaking of that movie. So I'm going to just walk back down to the car now. It's a little bit noisy with the coach. I kind of wanted to show a quick bit of footage of the church, but we'll leave it at that, I think, for now. So I think it gives you a good idea of what Castle Combe's like. It's such a beautiful little place, and well worth a visit. So I'm going to turn it back round to me. There we go. I'm not quite as beautiful as the village, of course. So yeah, we do an all-day tour into the Cotswolds. We do this on an 8-hour basis. So if you get one of our cars, basically you're looking at £295 for an 8-hour day. We often go over that, to be fair, though. You know, we kind of hit 8.5 sometimes, even closer to 9, but we're not too worried about that. In all honesty, it's more about you guys having a good day and kind of squeezing in anything that you want to see. So yeah, it's well worth doing it. So a typical day would perhaps be kicking off here at Castle Combe from Bath. We'll get you at your hotel, then we'll travel over to Castle Combe. Then we would do, it's about a 15-minute drive to Bybury from here. Go and see Arlington Row, which is quite a famous row of cottages, allegedly the most photographed cottages in the Cotswolds. Then we would work our way up to perhaps Bourton-on-the-Water. Lovely little lunch stop place, very busy place, not sleepy village like Castle Combe or even Bybury if you get there at the right time. You know, do lunch, spend a few hours there, and you've got the Slaughters, which is only about a mile away from Bourton-on-the-Water, and then we kind of assess the day and see how long you've got left in terms of timing, and perhaps we'd work our way back down to Bath, maybe stopping in Cirencester, which is it's known as the capital of the Cotswolds, and maybe even Tetbury. You could go into the Highgrove shop, which is endorsed, of course, by Prince Charles. And named after the house, Highgrove, of course. So yeah, there's a lot you can do on a day, and you know, that's just an example of a rough itinerary. We do a very bespoke service, and you know, we can kind of tailor make it to what you want to do, really. So here's the car, by the way, or my car at least, one of the cars. So that's the sort of vehicles you'll be spending on your day tour with us. So yeah, by all means, go onto the website, have a little look, romanbathprivatehire.co.uk. I'm going to put a link in the description anyway for our tour page. Perhaps if you're getting an airport transfer to the area and you know, maybe you don't even want a tour, I'll put a link in for our airport transfers as well. You know, we pick up in all the UK airports going to and from Bath. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Just a quick little scan of Castle Combe, and I'll try my best to do a few more videos. So don't be put off by my cold breath coming out of my mouth. It's very, very early, so it is a little bit chillier than usual. So weather is starting to get very mild in this country now. So yeah, I'm hoping that it will warm up very soon, and we can have some really good days doing tours and seeing the area. So yeah, take care.